Hey family, I came up with a survival blueprint for black people in certain times. The world feels like it's unraveling, doesn't it? We see all kind of things going on. If it's not planes falling out the sky, we have chaos in politics, wars overseas, prices are sky high, violence, fear on every corner. That's exactly what the media wants, right? But let me remind you something, black family. This moment is not new to us, right? It's not new to us. We were born into systems that were never designed for us to thrive in. We've survived every storm they told us would take us out. And somehow we still rise, as Maya Angelou says, right? But we're not here just to survive. We are here to strategize and we are here to remember. So this is going to be a survival blueprint emotionally, spiritually, physically, and financially that I came up with for how to stay grounded while the world around us goes crazy. See, because the best time to thrive is when chaos is all around. Because you're going to be focused on your goal while everybody else is all topsy turvy and all over the place. So, number one, stay emotionally grounded. First things first, family, you got to protect your peace. Okay? It's okay to unplug. And as much as I want you to like, share, and subscribe to my channel and support me, if you have to unplug, you do what you got to do. You don't have to consume every news story, everything on TikTok, YouTube, all the others. You don't have to consume all of that. If it's Fox, CNN, MSNBC, all of that. You don't have to scroll through every tragedy. Constant exposure to pain isn't power. It's really poison because it can actually cause you to have a visceral physical reaction, okay? Make space to feel. If you're angry, say so. If you're scared, name it. If you need to journal, cry, dance, scream, let it move through you and not live in you. Like for me, a lot of my outlet is actually when I do my commentary like this. When I see the injustices, when I see what's going on politically, especially having worked in the political field in the past, I know the type of pedigree most presidents come from. And so when I see something like this and with the divisiveness that this administration is perpetrating, it really I have an actual physical reaction to it. And I never forget when Trump became president the first year time around, I was just sick to my stomach. Uh and I had to just unplug. I really did. So again, whatever keeps your peace. Another thing, don't isolate yourself. Talk to someone who gets it, right? Don't be at the nail salon arguing with somebody who you know is a damn MAGA or Trump supporter or has totally opposite views of yours that's going to have you pissed off and going crazy. It's not worth your peace, okay? So call your sister, brother, or people that you know. Hell, that's what a therapist is for, y'all. Okay? You don't have to carry it all alone. You were never meant to. The second category is stay spiritually rooted. In chaos, you go inward, right? When there's chaos, you don't respond out here, you come inward. And this is where your spirit becomes your anchor, right? And you don't have to perform religion, you just have to connect. You pray, you talk to God, the creator, right? You meditate, you breathe. If you want to light a candle and think about the strengths of our ancestors, and if that gives you strength, you can do that. Read something sacred, right? Sit in silence and just listen to what God has to say. Because I promise you, if you just sit still, He'll talk to you. And this is not a time to be spiritually empty either. What we're going through now is not the time to take a sabbatical from tapping in. I'm not saying going to church all the time. I mean, if you found a church that you worship at, you all know how I feel about some of these churches, right? Especially if the pastor is white and one of these evangelicals and they don't denounce racism and all that stuff. I'm talking about if you're good on going to a Bible, a good rooted where the pastor is not afraid to teach the unadulterated word of God, then you go and worship. But if you don't have that and you have to watch it online or you have to do it within yourself, you have to do what you got to do to feed your spirit. You're better off feeding your spirit something that is true and divine than lies that so many of these people in the pulpit want to tell you. All right, the third thing, stay physically ready. Now let's talk about our bodies, family, okay? Because stress will shut you down if you let it. Family, we know statistics show that a lot of our black men, they die early, especially earlier than their white counterparts or earlier than black women because you all hold so much in. You hold it in because you got to be strong, right? The black man got to be so strong. We don't even give you an opportunity to be just human. So no, especially this men's mental health month being June. No, brothers, you take a beat. You sit back and you gain your mental health. And part of that is not letting stress just ruin you. So what can you do? Move your body, stretch, walk, dance, work out, whatever it takes, swim. Movement clears stuck energy. You eat for strength, not just comfort. It's so easy to want to turn to food when you're depressed, if that's your thing. Some people turn to drink, drugs, sex, whatever, social media. But just don't feed your body, feed your soul, your spirit. You know what I'm saying? You don't live to eat, you eat to live. Your body is sacred, and we got to just treat it as such because this is a home for our spirit. Remember, God created us, and we are spirit beings having a human experience. Fourth, stay financially woke. This is where I have to, I'm working on this too, y'all. Let's get real about money. Economic instability hits us the hardest, so we have to be intentional. We have to start saving something, anything, just to build the habit. You know, if you have a gift, use it. Like for me, I don't make a whole lot of money doing these videos, but an extra $100 a month that I might get from TikTok, that's a blessing, you know. Now, if you want to help a sister out, you want to give on my Venmo, it's listed below. Okay. All right. And if you have time, you can learn a new skill at this time. See, again, while everybody else is worried about colleges not getting funding and deportations and all this is when we really need to be black folk honing our crafts and getting as much knowledge as possible. Don't wait on the world to create your opportunity. You got to create it for yourself. Be smart with your spending, okay? No more emotional shopping to numb the pain. You hear me, Angela? Because I'm preaching to myself now. Number 5, stay mentally sharp and politically aware. Don't check out. Stay sharp. As they say, stay woke. Read, research, and know what's going on around you, especially in your local community. They count on us being uninformed. Don't give them that luxury. See, when you don't have the knowledge, people can tell you anything, and you'll believe it. That's why so many of you keep talking about how, well, I don't want to get off on that. The bottom line is do some research. Go to the freaking library and get some books and read. Because if you just sit and listen to everybody's commentary, you can't trust that they're doing the research. Now, I'm doing my research, but you still should do yours as well. Study to show yourself approved, right? Talk to older people. Talk to the elders. Teach our children. Pass these truths that we're learning down before the system erases it. That's why I come on here and I talk about our people and help to uplift our people and educate it. And so many white folk get mad when they see my videos and they say, you're always talking about black issues. Well, first of all, why are you watching it if it upsets you? That's insanity. Go get some mental help or take an antidepressant. Because why would you inflict yourself to watch something that upsets you, white folk? Not all. If it don't fit, don't take it. All right, and when you speak, move, or vote, do it from a place of clarity, not chaos. We don't panic. We black people ain't panicking, we planning. They think we sitting back eating bonbons. No, we are strategizing. And lastly, remember who you are. Here's the truth. We been here before, and we didn't fold. We survived slavery, Jim Crow, redlining, mass incarceration, and 1,000 other storms. Don't let this movement make you forget your power. You hear me? You are the child of survivors, the dream of the ancestors, the answer to a prayer they never saw fulfilled. I want you to stay grounded, stay ready, stay rooted. You already made it through the fire. Now let's rise even higher because we've been here before, and honey, we've just getting started. You hear me? We are not new to this. We are the blueprint. Y'all, thank you so much. Continue to like, share, and subscribe. And please share, repost my videos. All right, love you guys. Mwah. Be blessed. And do your own research too.